Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Hawk and Moon never broke up during the events of Cobra Kai? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai would still happen. Hawk and Moon would still date in this timeline, and those events would stay the same. Dimitri would still try joining Cobra Kai. Dimitri would still write a bad review for Cobra Kai, and Hawk would still find out. So Hawk would still confront Dimitri in this timeline, and they would still fight the Miyagi-Dos, but the Miyagi-Dos would still defeat Cobra Kai in this timeline. Moon would still find out what happened, and she would confront Hawk. Moon would be mad at Hawk for attacking Dimitri, and she would give Hawk an ultimatum, saying he either apologizes to Dimitri, or they break up. And at first, Hawk would hesitate. He would have been taught that apologizing shows weakness, but he also wouldn't want to break up with Moon. So Hawk would have no choice but to apologize, and at first, Dimitri would still be afraid of Hawk, but Dimitri would accept Hawk's apology. So in this timeline, Hawk and Moon wouldn't break up, and the events of Cobra Kai Season 2 would carry on. Hawk would continue training at Cobra Kai, but he wouldn't be manipulated by Kreese. So Hawk wouldn't trash the Miyagi-Do dojo in this timeline, so Miyagi-Do wouldn't get as many students, and the events of Cobra Kai would continue. The fight at Coyote Creek would still happen, and Miguel would still defeat Hawk, but it wouldn't be for personal reasons, and Johnny would still see that Miguel was using the no mercy philosophy, so Johnny would still kick Kreese out of Cobra Kai. Moon's party would still happen in this timeline, but Hawk and Dimitri would be on good terms, and the only real rivalry would be between Tori and Sam, and Robbie and Miguel, and they would eventually work things out, so the students of Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai wouldn't have a rivalry. Since the Medal of Honor was never stolen in this timeline, the school fight wouldn't happen, and the events of Cobra Kai Season 3 would carry on. Johnny would continue training his students at Cobra Kai, and Hawk wouldn't be a bully in this timeline. Eventually, Kreese would come back and retake Cobra Kai, and he would kick Johnny out, so Johnny would still form Eagle Fang in this timeline, and a couple of students would go with Johnny, including Miguel, Tori, Aisha, and Hawk. Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do would be on good terms, and the events of Season 3 and Season 4 would carry on. Hawk and Moon would stay together, and there wouldn't be much conflict between the dojos, and they would start training for the All Valley. In the night of the All Valley, the three dojos would compete. Cobra Kai would be eliminated because they wouldn't have that many good fighters. Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do would advance, and Moon would cheer Hawk on. Hawk would fight Robbie in the semifinals, but Robbie would defeat Hawk in this timeline, so Miguel and Robbie would fight in the finals. But since Miguel and Robbie weren't enemies, they would show mutual respect, and in this timeline, Robbie would be focused, and he would defeat Miguel in this timeline, so Robbie would be the boys' All Valley champion. Sam and Aisha would fight in the finals, but Aisha would defeat Sam in this timeline, so Aisha would be the girls' All Valley champion, but Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do would go celebrate together, and Season 5 would be pretty uneventful. And that is where I'm gonna end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Hawk and Moon never broke up during the events of Cobra Kai? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.